forgetting to tell you about one of the visions I had last week. So many things come to me, and it's hard to keep up with it. I just got some screenshots of some more things that I see happening with weather, with police, with people killing other people, and seeing people shooting their loved ones and others, and all the robberies and so much crime. Like, people are losing their minds. It's been a measles outbreak in Georgia, also a measles outbreak in the United States. A lot of the hospitals are filled up right now with flu and upper respiratory problems. And yes, that happens during the winter. But at the same time, what I am telling you is there are new strains of upper respiratory problems that are mixed in with the colds and the flu, and the new strains of COVID that are mutated. And China also just created a new strain of COVID. Now, these are weaponized, and of course, they're genetically modified to be stronger than what the original one was. And you will see another disease X coming, another catastrophe, and a new disease that will come that will be like a pandemic and will create a lot of sickness and a lot of death. And as I told you, now I see what's going on with Texas. You know, they stand walk tall in the satellite there. They ain't playing that shit. The governor has defied Biden, and they're definitely at the border, and they don't like what Biden and his administration are doing and allowing all these illegals to come in that commit a lot of crimes and rape and prostitution and murder and sex trafficking. And they've made up their mind. They're willing to succeed, to pull away from the government and stand on their own. And I remember a long time ago I said, Nipsey showed me that with California and a lot of states and the catastrophes that are happening, and with the government and the fights and the weather and the food shortages and wars, that there are going to be states in the United States that pull away and stand on their own, actually go against the federal government. And I'm seeing that actually coming true, while you see a lot of people of color in the United States and black folks suffering and sleeping outside and sleeping in their car and sleeping on the train, and then they letting all these illegals in to give them money and food stamps and housing. As I said, and I have warned about this before, like I did with New York, and then people sent me that the governor had made a law in New York. They can go in your house anytime they want to, put you out, and force you to go to a concentration camp. It's like, don't nobody care about black people. Nobody ever has. And yet, your ancestors are the one that ruled the whole world and ruled the whole planet until they disobeyed God and violated each other and sold each other out and lost power and control of it. And now we're in a new era where it is a rising back of a lot of the entities and gods and goddesses and forces that are the original creators of the planet and the original inhabitants of the planet, who know the true story that the higher ups have kept from us. I've been talking to a few of them. And they're different species of beings. Some of them are reptilian beings, and all of them are not evil. Some of them are white, some of them green, some of them gray. Um, and the Watchers, which are the so called fallen angels, and Lucifer. Lucifer is different from Satan. Lucifer, as well as Satan and the angelic beings, good or bad, know the history of the earth, and they have the keys to it. We don't. The ones that will know are the ones that open themselves up to receive the knowledge and the ones that have the keys in their DNA. Let me get into this before I forget. Last week I had a vision. I got out of my body. I went to another state. I don't know what state this is, but I seen that it was in a rural area, but it was black folks going to this school. And they were on the school bus, and it was easy for this black boy to do this because he wasn't in a downtown inner city area. They had taken this bus off, like in a suburban area, or this could have been a suburban school. I seen another shooting up here at one of these schools. This is going to happen again, these shootings at these schools. You need to watch your children and what district that they in, and ask the teachers and the principal, how do they make sure that none of these students are bringing guns in there? But then again, if the child is smart enough and is hanging around people that are training that child to do militia or military type of shit, doing criminal things, but having a military background, militia background, mob style, gang style background, some of those guns will not be metal, so they can pass through the detector. Some of them might be 3D printed guns, plastic. You see what I'm saying? To get through there, and I was inside of this young girl's body on the bus, and the bus was crowded full of children, and the young man had subdued the bus driver. The bus driver had no control of the bus, or and he parked it. They took it. It looked like a mall, strip mall type of an area with a long street. On the other side of the street, it wasn't a lot of buildings right there. I just saw trees. So I don't. I really haven't thought much about it. I haven't had time to really delve into what state or where this would be because it was not in front of the school. They moved the bus. Like he literally kidnapped the bus driver, and the students on the bus because he was in love with this girl that didn't want to be with him no more. He had this, I don't know if he also had a machine gun in his book bag, as well as a semi automatic handgun, because when he shot, it wasn't single shots like a revolver. It didn't sound like that, and it didn't shoot like that. From what I could see, it was a whole bunch of bullets at one time. And he started shooting students on the bus. And they had not done anything. He did it because he was angry because he's in love with this girl who no longer wanted to be with him anymore. That's what I was seeing and getting. Nobody else had done anything to offend him. No other students had any guns on the bus. And he came up to her and he shot her in the head. He shot her like on the front, but kind of right temple. And then he shot her in the chest. He shot her. One of his bullets went through her arm. I was I was inside of her body. I was inside of her body, so I felt it all. And I felt it when he shot her in the head. And I was thinking for her, so I laid down on the school bus floor, fell out my seat, just laid out and played dead. And I'm trying to tell her, just play dead, just play dead. But I'm not, I'm trying to say it in my head because she couldn't talk. And I I was breathing, and I was doing like that, like holding my breath as long as I could and laying still. Because what this dirty motherfucker did, he shot her in the head and then shot her in the chest and shot her in the arm, and it went through into the torso area, to the chest area. He then leaned down and he was saying, I love you so much. I love you so much. Are you dead? I love you so much. I want to make sure you dead. I didn't say nothing. She didn't say nothing. And when he was touching her, but I was inside the body and I'm holding my breath and said, girl, hold your breath. He's shaking her and he was pressing, so dirty, pressing his hand. Nobody was around to stop it. That's what was so fucked up. So he could do what he wanted to do. Dirty little motherfucker. And he put his hand on her chest and he was pushing it down real hard to hold, like to feel her heartbeat. He wanted to make sure her heart had stopped beating, and he kept saying, I love you so much. I want to make sure that your heart is not beating. Before I get off this bus, I want to make sure you dead. I'm saying to myself, what the fuck? I mean, it really, I could feel, I know you're going to think this is crazy. I could feel he was in love with her. He loved her to death. He loved her so much that, bitch, if I can't have you, you do not need to breathe. That's how much I love you. Because I cannot see you live and your heartbeat and you walk away and you give your heart, mind, soul, and body to another. And I have to be alive and I have to watch it. I love you so much that I cannot stand you having a life and a reality with another man. That's how much I love you. You must die. That's how much I love you. I want to stand here and watch you die. And if I didn't shoot you in a way to make you die, I will shoot you again and I will crouch over you and touch you to make sure you do not breathe. I said, God damn. I really felt that in his mind, he believed that's what real love is. Even if somebody does not want you. A person can love you so much they don't care that you don't love them. As long as they are sure within their mind that they love you. They don't give a fuck how you do not feel. Bitch, you ain't going nowhere, goddammit. I mean, you going somewhere, bitch, but you going in the ground. Huh. Because I love you so much that's where I got to put you. See, I don't know what this shit means, but I want to tell y'all anyway. If you got any problem with somebody fucked up around you like that and obsessed with you and you don't want to be with them anymore and they don't say some little shit like that to let you know. Because before people do stuff like that, they do let you know. You just might think they joking or they say I don't mean that shit or, I was just playing and shit, but I really don't, I don't want to let you go or see you nobody else. And you be thinking of people just be talking nowadays. With this economy and the way things are going for a lot of people, and a lot of these people have a gloom and doom type of mentality, they'll sit there and take your motherfucking ass out, and then for the police get there, take they self out of here. All the cheering, every motherfucker goddamn thing. It might set the motherfucker on fire. So that people are grieving and there will never be any justice for the shit. I don't know why I saw that has tied into school, but I also believe it's tied into regular people. So you want to do what you can to defend yourself, protect yourself, and get away from somebody that would do that or that would let you know that they would do that shit. Because this is going to happen again with these school shootings. I don't know where. But this time, like the other time I told you, with white folks involved in white shooters, and that's exactly what the fuck came up. White shooters. Goddamn snipers in this bitch. Now, there's some black snipers secretly around here, too, shooting folks on the low. And y'all, some people seem to believe a black person will never do that. That's a goddamn lie. It's a lot of sick black motherfuckers around here, motherfuckers with black skin on them, that'll do that goddamn shit and cutting up bodies. There's some more shit around here that y'all don't know in these different states that these bodies is hid. And I've told y'all Nipsey said this shit before. Hid and baby bodies hid and aborted babies hid and buried in the goddamn basement and buried in the goddamn attic in the motherfucking wall and shit. And grandmamas, y'all looking for somebody grandmama and they telling y'all the grandmama done died and buried. Then you gonna find out they done killed the motherfucking bitch in the house. See, You know, niggas in the house, bitches in the house, babies in the house. Motherfuckers come over here from these countries and killing folks over here, robbing them, chopping motherfuckers up, and eating motherfuckers too. You know, it's a lot of black folks like to eat folks and drink human blood in this bitch. God damn it! Now, and so many people coming over here, really good people. All people that come through that border are not bad people, and they coming from different places, not just Mexico. You know, they come through that Mexican border. Some of them people over here looking for work. God damn it! Go to these folk how thinking these folk want to help them. Yeah, I need you to clean, you know, the front yard. I need you to help build on an addition, and you can stay here. Addition to the garage, addition to my baby room, and clean my house and cook and clean, you know, and you can stay here. You can sleep out there in the basement, or we got some rooms, you know, that we done built on, or out there in the backyard, and them people doing that goddamn work, and then them people ask for their motherfucking money. Them folk jump there to shoot them, kill them, cut them up, and bury them in that goddamn house out there. You know what? Oh boy. You know, maybe it's me, goddamn it. Maybe it's me. Or make sure they take them in when they got some little children so they can fuck all on the children. God damn it. Sell them into the black market for prostitution. Have child trafficking ring with these children. These people done came over here with no driver license, no social security number, God damn it, no birth certificate. So who the fuck gonna know to look for their ass? Forging name, forging IDs and shit, and working through the post office and setting up addresses and setting up getting checks and food stamp for motherfuckers that they goddamn dead down there in the goddamn basement and spreaded lime and cement and all kind of shit around. And they think the post office delivering this shit there and thinking they damn live there and shit, and they got somebody to double for them and got an ID. Look, you know what? I don't know why I'm saying some bullshit like this here. Sure. Whew. You know, and I see it's black and white people doing shit like that. And prostituting them, cheering in the car, just crying, and in vans, a nondescript ass van with the windows covered and shit, and you know they crying. Shut up, all that crying. You know, you gonna go in here and you gonna do what the fuck I tell you. And some of these restaurants and shit, and the back of the restaurant got gambling houses, and prostitution is just for little boys and just for little girls, and they grown nasty ass men fuck all on them children, or in that van having different appointments they take them to and set it up and have the children on drugs and not they mind and selling their little butt and shit and puss and all that. In the United States, goddamn it, in a city near you. You know, this is what, you know, been coming to me. See, I hope it come out because you know, thank you, Bobby. Thank you for sharing my cash up, baby. Queen Drip King Nib. You ever hit my cash up, make it clear. I mean, you know, I ain't want to stay on here too long with this goddamn shit, but it's so much come up what I done said that Nipsey told me what I'm seeing, and he's showing me something else. Right out there in the Pacific Ocean and Atlantic Ocean about some real bad storm and tornado and hurricane and shit coming up. Food and water crisis is more disease and it's water. And I see out there in California, one part of California somewhere, I forgot the name of it. It's a bad flood out there, not just in San Francisco, I think somewhere else. And the water was talking to me. See, water is alive. I don't care if it's in the toilet stool. I don't care if it's outside in the ground. It has a memory, a mind, and a consciousness. And it is carrying the consciousness of the politicians and the higher ups. And the different diseases and catastrophes they have released to rain down on the population to bring a certain type of reduction and bring this disease X and this planet X kind of shit in here that And then they're going to bring this hologram out with these people looking for this savior and these aliens invasions and this God to come and speak to them during this chaotic period and this new president. I don't know if it's going to be Trump. Whichever the new president is, they are finna bring, I don't want to say Antichrist, but he might be close to it or related to him to bring in this period of more trial and tribulation, and then another one gonna bring it act like he's peace. That's the Antichrist. Satan himself, goddammit. Even control and calm down the United Nations. When you see a president that everybody liking and they can bring peace to everything, you better get yourself together. You better get ready. I done told y'all to get ready now. And you know, I actually see some of these people, I forgot where I saw them talking about this. It's different people were saying what I'm saying. I think, yeah. Politicians, people higher up. Somebody sent me article or a screenshot on Farrakhan talking about y'all better start stocking up y'all food and shit. I said, I told him thank you. I said, because that's what Nipsey told me to tell you. And you see now we're going into World War III and all this well, we know CPS is involved in the XX. We've been said that. That's very clear. But what I'm telling you is there's a lot of sick ass peoples around here liking for these unlisted aliens to come in here with these children. They killing these children and these adults that nobody knows are here because they undocumented workers and they taking job wherever they can and taking shelter thinking somebody really want to goddamn help them and they line them up and get aid and shit for them, or some of them don't get no aid for them because they don't want no record that they've been nowhere or trying to ask about their ass because I already know what they finna do to them. Body part industry. Also, some of them like to cannibalize. You got a lot of black, white, different race of people that, and a lot of people don't want to believe black folks do that. It's black people that eat other human beings. Y'all, I don't know, and shoot them and cut their ass up and put them in the goddamn house. Now somebody right after I said that show, uh, what, 2 shows ago or something, I mentioned that, and by these body parts coming up, I didn't know the same night I was saying it. When I got off and looked at the news, a couple up there, I didn't read the whole thing. I don't know if y'all seen it. A couple done chopped this drug dealer up and been hiding him in the house. I don't know. I didn't read it to know why would they do that or how a drug dealer get in the goddamn house or they were buying shit from the motherfucker. But it's they killed this man and been holding him. Y'all know what I'm talking about? This was last week, I think. Uh, Up in New York. And they said that's who he was to them. He was a drug dealer, and I didn't go back on the rest of it. It blew my goddamn mind. Uh, yeah, that bothered me so bad. That's why I said, let me, well, it's on my mind right quick. I'm in here soaking, taking my bath. And I said, let me do this before I forget it and tell them what I saw. It was young children, see, in school. It wasn't no high schoolers in 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. They was younger than this. This boy was younger than this that I saw. Carrying his gun and shot that girl. He might have had an accomplice on the bus because I saw him shooting other people on the bus. He was shooting other students, young children, on the bus, but he mainly wanted to shoot her. I don't know why he did that. It was him, and it might have been an older person, might have been a white person as well. They started from the back of the bus. It was so dirty what I saw. As this girl was laying there dying, and he was laying over her, telling her he loved her so much he hoped she dead. This other person that was taller, like they was older, like a white man, started shooting students in the back of the bus, in the back rows, and started moving from there row to row, shooting children on the goddamn bus. Um, I did it fucked me up so bad. I woke up and got back in my body. Shit fucked me up so bad. I didn't even. I said okay, because it's so much, coming to me. And then I have to move slower now because I have to take care of my own self. God damn it. Oh, see, I still see this here shit. Thank God I still see what's going on. But so much stuff, as I said, that I have told y'all, that Nipsey told me, and the spirits told me, is coming forward. I don't think I've released all the screenshots because it's almost every day some shit coming up. And I'm saving the screenshots to come back up there and show them to you. Y'all see this here? They done decided, some of these airlines have decided to stop using the Boeing products and the Boeing jets. And now there's a major investigation into Boeing and these Boeing jets. They've stopped. I think they might either they stop production or they stop letting them use them. It's a major investigation right now. Now, I remember everybody laughed at me and all this bullshit, and it just kind of don't hurt no more. Because I started saying Nipsey said this in 2019, and I have constantly said it. You can look back at my videos, and that's in the titles about these planes, these trains, these subways, and I've told y'all you need to be careful on these certain buses, these certain subways, and these airplanes, the trains, the buses like Greyhounds and stuff like this, and the planes and the ships. I even said the cruise ships. How these infectious diseases, bacteria, and how trafficking and murders was happening on the cruise ship. Now you see, even in 2024, this stuff is happening. What I have been saying since 2019, when Nipsey started saying it to me, telling me to warn everybody. And even I had no proof of it, I believe this man said it, and so I repeated it to you all. When people were laughing all this time and saying I was crazy, and you see it happen anyway. Hmm. And this stuff, I think Big U has responded to Whack 100 or trying to say they lying or he didn't do this. Yeah, you didn't put your hands on him direct, but you ordered this shit though. He ordered this shit, and I have always said that Nipsey said he ordered it. It was some older men, some OGs that ordered it, and they had the young boy participate and do the dirty shit for him. San Diego have rain for a straight day. Has it stopped? Has the rain stopped in San Diego? Or is it still flooded out there? Because I am telling you that these things are not accidents. These things are done on purpose. They are set up for a divine purpose, as well as weather modification and control. Water world. I have always told you, yes, that's what Nipsey and Dr. Sabi said. Water world. And the diseases will move much quickly through the water. Why? Because everybody needs water. And your body is more water than anything else. And if you don't get it, you will have a lot of problems. And if you drink water with problems in it, your body will have a lot of problems. Okay, you said it never rains in Southern California. Has there been rain in Southern California though? I think it has, even though they said it never rained there. A lot of this stuff. Yeah, hello everybody in the chat. I don't always look at the chat for you all that don't know me because I have to keep my mind on the spirit and what's on my mind, and I can't keep my mind on that and what the spirit want me to channel if I'm constantly looking at that chat. So I might look at it, periodically. Oh, thank you, Bobby. Yes, we're shifting in a system where you can't depend on it. All these people depended on it and look into it, and it made you a slave in the matrix. Y'all need to go back and watch all them matrices. Part 1, part 2, part 3. It's a classic. Become a cult classic, especially the first one with the Oracle and Neo. The first Oracle was amazing. But that must have been what she was supposed to stay here to do. Part one. Because she died of cancer after that. She was married to that man, Clarence, somebody that was the star of Mod Squad. That was the best Oracle they ever had. The first one from the first part one of The Matrix. The powerful, beautiful black woman in the hood with the cigar. Yeah. Moving through time, speaking in all dimensions, passing messages. Hmm. So it's a lot we need to. I don't know what that means, Empress Diamond. Treat the dirt. You would have to treat your own dirt because a lot of these people where people are living are sitting on toxic dump waste sites and where they are deliberately just like Terminator seeds that farmers have used in India that and they commit suicide behind that shit because those seeds destroy the soil. And some of those fertilizers and chemicals destroy the soil, destroy the worms, the whole ecosystem of the soil. So if it ain't your soil that you can treat privately and keep anybody from putting anything on it or watching the fertilizers that you use as well as blocking shit dropping out the goddamn airplanes in the sky, then you can do that. Or have your greenhouse and have it inside of there one. A hydroponic garden. Because other than that, it's not going to work. Anyway, I wanted to tell you that little bit. Wow. I had the time, even though this is me time, it came to me to tell y'all that I keep forgetting when I get on live because we have so much. Yeah, hey, Auntie B, that is absolutely true. I haven't felt that great to be on camera, Auntie B, yet, as you can see. So, I haven't been able to taste it. I'm still getting myself together. But Auntie B makes these beautiful, what do you call them, jellies and, because I don't want to say the name wrong. You make more than one thing, but you make these jellies and you sent me some like Georgia peach and one of them has liquor in it. And I can't wait to try it. She sent me some in my box a couple of weeks ago when I got in the hospital. And I'm getting myself together so I can show. Yes, oh, thank you, Mina, for letting us know. She said three people donated. Thank you so much. The Cash App. Did my Cash App make it clap? Yeah, I hadn't forgot. I just hadn't been on camera. I just been doing the audio. Get myself back together, babies. I'll try to say hello to you soon. I'm going to surprise you, so I'm not going to tell you when. um, I have to have it on my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I want to tell you right now. So to go deep into other things, where Nipsey keeps taking me out into the ocean, taking me to Alaska, taking me to Antarctica, and everything up there is coming down here, along with the extraterrestrial beings that control and motivate it all. That's where the government is ruled. That's where the ones have taken pacts that are on top of the government. And with Biden, in a way, he really like a vegetable sometimes. I think the female vice president wants to be the president. She wants to be the first female president. But I don't know. We'll look and see what happens with that because this election feels different to me this time. It's something that's totally different this time. I don't know what you mean a get well gift. I'm fine. I mean, thank you though, but I'm fine. Said they're all natural. Yeah, I know, but what you call them? Is it just jellies or not? Tell them what it is. You make jelly? Is that all? Or do you make other stuff too? Is that all? I have different flavors of jelly. They look really pretty. Beautiful gold color. Because I didn't want to give them the wrong name. Uh, oh, I like that. Um, Call me fish meal. I never heard of that, and you're absolutely right. Send a stay well gift instead. That's right, because I don't have an infection anymore. I don't have an abscess anymore. It's gone. So that's why I was saying I don't want a get well present because I'm not suffering with the infection anymore. My surgery was a success, and no, but it's like, the fallout behind that, I'm just recovering and restoring my body. I don't, and then like I told other people, I was so hey lawyer, cuz I was so happy. I've had this swelling problem for over 7 years. With the feet and legs and my whole body just like being bloated, and I couldn't do anything about it because I couldn't run, I couldn't train, and so it's like my body, I hate fat, I hate cellulite, and I have a lot of it right now. Yuck. So I noticed that after they got the abscess out of my body and the infection over the past few weeks, I was still bloated to me, and that weight, I realized a lot of it was water weight, and as I've healed and the infection is gone, a lot of that water weight is gone, and my feet are not swollen anymore. The herbs I made got them down. So that's what I mean. Now I'm able to walk. I'm able to run, and it's gonna take some time. Cause like when you haven't worked out in a while, you lose a lot of the muscle. I mean, the muscle memory is still there, but it's flabby and everything. And it's like more fat, and so I have to now get my body back to where I like it, and the size and the shape I want. So that person's misunderstanding me. I'm no longer sick. I don't have an infection anymore. But it's like now finally having my body start to respond differently to me, and I can move it. I can do something about it. I can run. I can jump now. I feel like a little girl. I was giggling yesterday. I went on my highway and I started jumping. I could jump up high again. I can twist. I can move. I can dance. And now I have to, all those years of not being able to run and jump and all that stuff because of swelling and then the pain with the swelling, I feel like I'm about 10 years old. It's amazing. I can start over. I'm just grateful to be alive and to be able to start over. So that person misunderstood me. I'm not sick anymore, but I don't like the way I'm looking, and it's like now I can finally start over. I can move around again because my feet are not swollen, my legs are not swollen. It feels amazing. I feel so lucky to be alive. A lot of people are alive and they're depressed though because this person ain't talking to them, or they ain't got this amount of money, or they not living in this place. It's like, what? I'm happy to be here, goddamn it. Cause whatever you want, as long as you goddamn breathing, you can figure out how the fuck you gonna get it. If you want it bad enough, you'll figure out how to motherfucking get it. So that kind of shit right there, I can't sit with that. I don't even want to talk to nobody. It's like my whole mindset is so different now. Because with that and the position I was in, especially that night, I was in the cold, almost goddamn dying. I couldn't think about none of that shit. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, what somebody said about me, what a motherfucker didn't say about me. You think I give a fuck about that shit? Because it doesn't fucking matter. when the rubber hit the goddamn road, goddamn it, and you trying to figure out, and the doctor's trying to figure out what the fuck we gonna do, and is you gonna live, and is you gonna die, and telling me I might have been crippled, goddamn it, for they didn't know for an indefinite amount of time, and go through rehab and learn to walk again, and then you go home, you might not be able to wash your ass out. I mean, I'm listening to motherfuckers say this shit to me. Didn't know motherfucker or what somebody said or who didn't say this or somebody gonna do this or somebody gonna do that or what some celebrity did or who jumped on who. You think that shit meant something to me? Shit didn't mean a good goddamn damn thing to me. And I learned, like, within that, it's a lot of shit now I don't worry about, I don't think about, and I don't entertain. Because when you're about to die, or when you finna go through a radical procedure, or if you do die, that shit don't even fucking matter no more. Or if you end up being in a coma and being a cripple and you by yourself and all these people done said this about you and did this to you and try to destroy you and what they think and what they don't think and what celebrities sucking a nigga dick and all that shit. That don't matter. Why? Because ain't none of them there with you. You gotta go through that shit by yourself, and then you find out when that happens who really gives a fuck about you and who don't. So now when people call me and want to tell me about some gossip and oh, this celebrity did this and oh, this celebrity and this bitch did this, and let me tell you about, it's like when I listen to it and I listen to the person that's saying it to me, I'll be like, you know what, okay, that's fine, but I'm resting right now. Because I think about it and I'm like, okay, going through what I've gone through, nobody was there. Only a handful of people was there. And the people that love me and still donate to me, y'all was there and y'all cared. But other than that, that was it. So it's like, okay, I'm in this position. I got to figure out how I'm going to get up and wash my ass with a tube hanging down. I'm leaking, goddammit. And how I'm going to get to the bathroom, how I'm going to wash my motherfucking ass, and how I'm going to get downstairs and get me something to eat. The last thing I'm thinking about is what a motherfucker did and who dick they jumped on, goddammit. I'm just glad I hope I can get this shit out my damn ass and shit and get back together and have somebody of my own dick to jump on. I don't want to think about that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Shit ain't motherfucking important. Thank you, Auntie B. And it really was, like I said, it really wasn't a hard procedure for me. Shit. Right after they wheeled me out of there, I gotta walk around, moving, jumping, everything. I felt amazing. None of the shit the doctor said was going to happen to me happened to me. I wasn't gonna let that shit happen to me. You looking at the information about me and my birthday on a goddamn chart. I'm sure in your mind you said it's an old bitch, but in my mind I'm not no old bitch. And my body does not reflect old. My body doesn't move old. It don't think old. It don't heal old. My motherfucking body moves fast like I'm still motherfucking in my 20s. And it ain't fat with a long stomach and out of shape and some long titties hitting my motherfucking waist and shit. And my body ain't doing none of that shit. You can have a birthday as one age and your body's age could be totally younger and totally fucking different if you say so. So none of that shit they said was possibly going to happen to me and that they feared was going to happen. That shit didn't happen. Doctors don't know what the fuck they talking about. They do not always know what the fuck they're talking about. Because they're dealing with the unknown and every patient is different. You can't say because that happened to other patients we saw with Alexis' situation, it's going to happen to her. That's not a guarantee. Everybody's different. Everybody's mind is different. Everybody's body healed differently. Everybody's attitude is different. Oh, I love that, comma, fish meal. Thank you, Drip. What's that? Drip Malka, Drip Debbie. I love it. And that's who I look to. The gods and the goddesses to help me through that shit. That's right. You make up your own mind how that shit gonna motherfucking go. And in that moment, and when I'm dealing with that, I realize all that other bullshit, it don't fucking matter. Don't nobody care about it, and it doesn't benefit you. If you left your body right now, your parents doing you wrong, people doing you wrong, your anger towards somebody, your rage. At that moment you leave your body, that shit means nothing. And this is not the only realm that's the most powerful or most important realm. Going through that shit forever changed me. And it took me to another level of awakening. I don't really give a fuck about what people think or say about me. I don't give a fuck about what people feel about me or don't feel. It doesn't matter to me. You can judge me and define me how the fuck you want to, but I'm not going to define me the way you fucking define me. And I'm not listening to this shit. And when I could tell a petty motherfucker now, when I hear them based on the shit they saying out their mouth, I know where they mind at. And if it's some shit that I don't want to vibrate on and I don't want to agree with, and me and you can't get money together and you can't educate me to get to a next level and help me to be a better person and to get where I need to motherfucking go, then don't fucking come telling me what somebody else did and who pussy they went in and all that bullshit. You know, it's always some gossip and shit that they coming with some bullshit. Some low level motherfucking shit that can't help me go to the bank, goddamn it. Can't help me straighten up my credit or nothing in my life or get where the fuck I need to go or heal my ass or none of that goddamn shit. Or give me a goddamn gym pass to help me get a trainer. I don't want to hear that shit. I ain't finna argue about no bullshit. You know, this bitch said this and I don't give a fuck. Don't matter what a bitch said about me, bitch. You can't define me or take a motherfucking thing from me. And people really don't want to value breath and life and the fact that you here and you got another chance. A lot of y'all still the same bullshit from last year that you said you were going to let go on New Year's Day. Still on some fuck ass shit and try to pull me into that goddamn shit. And I just made up my mind, you know, after what I went through and how I'm recovering and how I want to get where I want to motherfucking be. If it's anybody that's trying to hold me back with some bullshit, I'm not listening to the shit. You ain't calling me to tell me how to straighten something out, how to fix something, how to get to a next level, how my security, my health, drip, let me send you something to eat, or, you know, this is some products that I made, or this is a company I found that'll help your immune system, or help you snap back faster, or, you know, let me, like one girl, a couple weeks ago, I ain't used it. I got to find the email. She got to show me how to use it, give it to me. She said, I had this coupon to give me some clothes from Fashion Nova. I think it was Fashion Nova. She said, I want to give it to you so you get you a nice outfit for the new year, since you didn't get to celebrate your birthday. I said, oh, baby, you were so sweet. I didn't use it yet because I didn't know how. So I'm seeking I find it. See, can she do it for me? You know, stuff like that. And there hasn't been many people to do that. I just, when you've had a life where people have always tried to destroy your life and I didn't have no value for it. And I was trying to help people, and even though they was hurting me and didn't give back to me, and what they gave to me was confusion, backstabbing, lies, and smiling in your face and stabbing in your motherfucking back. Now I'm to a point, it's like so many people wish death on me and wished I was dead and called me a liar and Nips ain't speaking to me, and all this stuff has come to pass since I have dealt with my illness and recovered. I sit and rest and I see all this and people sending it to me. And I said, wow, look at that. Now that I'm recovering, I don't even care about this shit no more. The universe is fixed to where everything they said I lied about and that I was crazy about has come true. It just keeps coming by Lauren London and Diddy and T.I. All these people that they say I lied about. And it doesn't even excite me at this moment because I have to have my energy to heal myself. So I guess in a way it's kind of nice because it doesn't mean much to me no more. You know, the art of the detachment. Attachment and detachment. I learned to detach from motherfuckers that ain't shit. I learned to detach from situations and circumstances that I couldn't motherfucking do nothing about no way. And stop worrying about what a motherfucker got to say about me. Huh? That's what a lot of you motherfuckers need to do. And focus on how you want your life to go. You want to fuck a certain nigga? I don't care if it's a black nigga, a Chinese nigga, a white nigga. Go fuck the motherfucker, goddammit, for the New Year's. Don't ask nobody. Don't tell nobody or what you think or I like him. You like the bitch. I ain't got to like him. Goddamn it. You got the motherfucker like the bitch. Go taste the rainbow, bitch. To nigga, certain bitch you wanna fuck. White bitch, Spanish bitch, Chinese bitch. Go stick dick in the bitch. If you can run your motherfucking game and shoot your motherfucking shot and you get the goddamn finesse her in a way that she charmed by you or like you and shit and like your energy to give you some goddamn New Year's pussy, then go get it, goddamn it. What you think and asking your homeboys and I'm turned out on her and I don't know if she good for me or not and I'm in love or I might be hurt or I fucked with her and she hurt me and I'm trying to get over it. I know she no good for me, but I'm drawn to her. Then you got to sit down and calculate the math on that motherfucking shit. Cause if you can't get over it and you still stuck on the bitch and you want some more of that bitch pussy, then maybe you need to work that out and calculate that in your goddamn mind. And maybe you need to go on and get some more, goddamn, to make up your motherfucking mind. I mean, you ain't got to ask nobody. All you got to ask is yourself. Unless it's somebody you trust to give you some guidance on the shit. But this is not a period. You know what, the way I am in my life, you think I'm finna sit? I mean, because let me tell you this. And then I'm going to go. Because I'm going to come back, though. We got to talk about this here, bitches. Huh? You need to stop telling bitches your business. Because every single time, baby, I mean every time, I liked somebody I want to fuck, told bitches about it, you think the bitch is your friend. The bitch wasn't never your motherfucking friend and it never worked out. And somebody, you tell him, oh, this his name and this how he look and this what race he is and this is what he do and this is where he work. These bitches so motherfucking dirty, they'll go to the nigga job or look the nigga up by he got a girlfriend or wife, start befriending the girlfriend and the wife behind your motherfucking back so you can't have them. You see what I'm saying? See, if you want to do something, be a grown bitch and be a grown nigga and do that shit like a grown motherfucker tell they self to do and make up their mind to motherfucking do. All y'all, if you think about it, once you put your friends in your business and your girlfriend you think you can trust, that's why a lot of y'all lose your husband or your husband get to fucking somebody else and then you find out later on the bitch he fucking is the bitch you had around you in your, oh, my husband gave me this. Oh, my husband gave me that. Oh, he got some good dick. Oh, he got some good hair. Now, a lot of times these niggas y'all that be fucking around on, y'all be fucking somebody y'all. Y'all know. Because you talk too motherfucking much. And you told, you talk to your girlfriends, they always have your back. No, they don't. God damn it. I ain't been sitting here, a lot of stuff been coming to me, goddammit, now. I have to deal with this shit, goddammit, and got my goddamn feet and legs down. Do not have to walk it like I talk it, and, my whole body and all, and, I think I'm about something, goddammit. My body feel like I'm 20 years old in the inside. I have no pain, bitch. I have none. No arthritis, no stiffness, no aching. I don't know nothing about these other chronologically older bitches. Y'all know. I guess y'all come and bring them Ben Gay and got them a walker and soothe them and shit. They can barely get up moving. Shit. I can jump up and down my steps, bitch. And I walk real fast. Faster. Now that the swelling's gone, a bitch will never define me. Never reduce me down to an old, physically crippled ass gray bitch. Not me. You ain't gotta like it. You ain't got to look at it, goddammit. But I'll defy all you motherfucking hoes that dare try to speak that shit on my body and my motherfucking life. I'm forever young in this bitch. And that's how the fuck I'ma leave here, bitch. I might tell them to put a thong on my motherfucking ass when they put my goddamn casket, bitch, and some high heel shoes with a split and sit my titties up with my motherfucking stone and my crystal bras on in this bitch. Just to let you know, bitch. Just to let you know the fuck you fucking with. Salute the VP General, bitch. Salute the VP General, bitch. Salute.